All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how much this game sound is overriding what I'm doing here. I'm going to pop down the music a little bit, I think, in my settings because to me, the music volume is a bit higher than I want it to be. That's in particular due to the way it sounds in space. So I'm going to load into the tower and start talking about what this is about today and why I'm doing it, and let's just see where things go. Okay, so this is Iron Bill, and I'm back with another video, and I decided to stream today because a few things. First of all, as a teacher, one of my tasks is to introduce media to my classroom. I was an IT teacher. I'm going to be more of a tech support teacher coming up, but also introduction into media in all its varied forms, including YouTube and video. So we'll be doing some podcasts and that sort of thing. And it's funny that that came up like that because as it happens, I was speaking or chatting with a clan member yesterday on Discord, and we were talking about various things that have to do with Destiny right now. And he's a really well-informed member, and he mentioned something about having enough information to fill out a full-hour podcast. And I thought, well, there's a cool idea. So my thought was, maybe what we should do is exactly that. Maybe we should set it up so that we're doing a podcast with different members of the clan. We have a lot of interesting guys and gals in the clan, and I think it promotes us that way, but also gets information out there, helps me prepare for my fall classes better. I mean, it's just the perfect storm of all things, so why not? All right, so what I'm doing right now is, forgot to actually pick up a couple more bounties. I hate to do this. What I'm doing is I'm getting this character ready to...
You're alive, Guardian. Fight like it.
Complete these bounties. There we go. Wanting to complete bounties for all of the vendors right now in the tower because they are high experience, and I'm prepping for the new season, which happens in a little over a week, and should be able to pop up 2 or 3 levels pretty quickly, especially if I cash these bounties in that I'll have done by then with another person or two on a fire team with Guiding Light Ghosts.
Looking good.
All right, so I hate Gambit so much, I gotta tell you. Use primary ammo, civic duty. Okay, those are infamy points. They don't really help me here. Infamy, they don't really do anything. These are the ones that do it. XP, you want the ones that do XP. Man, I gotta play Gambit. I'm gonna pick them up. Even if I don't do it, I'm gonna pick them up.
Yeah, that was made for you.
Yeah, I've already done this. So, alright. Yuck. I can't say enough how yuck that is. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pick up... this is free infamy, by the way, and I don't have to play... That's blind well. No, I'm not going to do it. That one's straightforward. I just play and do it. Let's see... That one.
Smart with this.
Power weapons in a crucible. I'll probably play a little crucible, and I'm not doing that. Alright, so... Now, whether or not I do the bounties, I have them. This is my one and only character that actually made it to max light level. Or power level, I should say. I am 1010. I need a chest piece on my Warlock. Could not get it. And became very frustrated yesterday with the game because I think I did 4 Pinnacles yesterday, and all 4 of them were bonds. 10 bonds, and all I needed was a chest piece. So You know, I could have taken that if it was scattered and I just missed the chest, but 4 of the same thing, nah, not even tolerable. And that's where when I said, look, I'm not playing anything I don't like because I don't get what I want anyway. So, Bungie, if you're listening, if you're trying to encourage players to do things they don't like very much, this is not the way to go. All right, so I'm going to check my stream here and see if it is actually working pretty well. And it seems it is. Outstanding. So I do want to kick this off by taking a swig of my favorite beverage. Hope I can see the product label. Diet Coke, taste of an older generation. And I keep hoping that Diet Coke will see this someday and decide I'm just the spokesperson they've been looking for. I would gladly accept your sponsorship, whatever that may be, 50% off on my next 6-pack or whatever. I work cheap. So I guess the thing I ought to do is I ought to just go ahead and crack off a few of these bounties real quick just to see where things are. Oh, and by the way, I got a Triumph here. I saw that yesterday in Crucible and just was disgusted enough that I didn't clean this off. Not that that's a big deal, and that's nothing impressive there. All right, so let's look at strikes. Pinnacle gear, I might as well pick it up. I mean, who knows what it'll be, doesn't matter. It will be max, so I'll go ahead and go with that. This is Grenadier, Blackout, and Void. So while that's loading, I'll get everything set up. So we'll go to Void. I'm going to go with set the seps on that just for the fun of it. And look at which of these items I should be targeting. And the deal about this is I've got about 46 minutes to get these done. So, solar kills in a strike, finishers, and I think that's really all I need to worry about at the moment. Okay, let's just go challenging. Oh, wait a minute. That's combatants in any strike. So, let's see if I've got any sidearms here. Nope, I don't. All right, so I am going to pull, since I've got to get solar kills. Yeah, let's go that way.
How you living, hotshot? I thought you and your ghost might come back.
Escaped inmates are going to town on the reef. We're gonna deal with it at the source.
Need finishers.
Then you'll want to take out the warden's servitor. It's going haywire.
Oh, I should have gone Actium War Rig.
Welcome,
Actium War Rig.
impress your warden.
Okay, I'm going to tune back on the
Don't
internal
mind
sound a little bit here.
That's the warden's servitor. Thing shorted its brain when the warden left the prison. It thinks it is the warden. Uses a print of his voice. It's running a combat.
Give me just a second here.
Challenge of the
Hopefully that's better now. Oh, I just killed it. That's not what you do. All right, let's try it again. Oh, this stream's turning into a total disaster. But that's why I'm doing this, because I want to work out the bugs. You can't see really what I'm doing there. I'm having to go in the upper left-hand corner and just pull the edge of it out after I window it. But I had to do something because that sound is just overpowering. So let's see if I can get it here. Yeah, there it is. I think it's right here. There's no way. No way to grab it. I wonder if I have my display set too wide. Maybe that's what it is. I think it is. looking for my settings underneath here. Typically, nope. I don't think I'm gonna find anything. All right. Kind of messed myself up there, didn't I? Advanced display settings. This isn't gonna help. I've been here. Okay, this is the windowed mode I'd wanted in the first place. But look at my frame rate. See, when I was in the full screen mode, I was getting in the 200s. And now when I hit planet side, when it got busy, I'd get down to maybe 80-ish. But this is on full res settings. I mean, highest everything. So I'm gonna see what happens once I get in game and see if I can take it back to what settings I had. This was one of the issues I had and why I quit using OBS in the first place, was because of that. Okay, now we're popping up to 175. No, I don't. I don't want to do that. I'll just start a new one. All right, now I can accept that. You know, that's actually high enough. And this allows me to take the mouse off screen and back and forth, which this is optimal. This is really what I was after in all of this. So if this stays the way it is, we're fine. So let's open Director. Once again, let's just start another one. For all those guys, no, I just got dumped. It's certainly common enough, isn't it? So here we go, back again, and we're going to just see where this goes. And I'm sorry this has been a cluster, but it really, I've got to work these things out, and the only way I can do it is to do it. I'll delete the other two sessions whenever this is done, assuming that this holds. I don't think there's much entertainment value in watching me just screw up my settings. So, my new chair. We'll see how this goes. Now, the reason I'm out of this in the first place was I was trying to adjust my sound settings because the game itself, audio, was overpowering my mic, and it still kind of is. So I'm going to go into my settings here one more time, go into sound, and I'm going to knock the FX volume back a little bit. I'm going to knock it a couple down. Man, that should help. I didn't hurt anything there because until the third guy loads, we're not getting in here anyway. Okay, we're in. You see him jumping over there. All right. Don't you love it when people race you to get the kills so you don't? I should have just thrown that off the cliff. Just to make the point. I see him doing kills on the left, and then he shoots across the arena to the right to make sure I don't get those kills. Now, I'm intentionally just going behind there. Okay, I needed those. Needed those. Yeah, you seeing that chop that I'm seeing? Not real happy with that. I'm running about 74 frames right now. That's not too bad. Faded engram, that's free 1010. Well, I killed myself for that. Bet your money he doesn't spawn me. Alright. I'm going to cut back this way, avoid them. Let's not forget that's void damage, and this is a void strike. And that's that. Now I need solar kills and I need melees, or finishers actually. But this guy's trying to speed run, so we're just going to let him have his way, I guess. I'll jump out of this group next time. I don't really think I want to play with him again. There's the shotgun ammo I need. Now I believe this is a 1-2 punch deal. All right. I am not going to sit there and let that guy stand in front of me and just shoot everything that I'm shooting at. Okay, yeah, frame rate here is not good in windowed mode. See how choppy this is getting? Yeah, I'm going to have to actually change this up. This is not good. I could go in lower res and probably clean this up. But it's not really what I want to do. Surprised he didn't come over for my orb. That was a wasted super. I'm tempted just to sit down over here and just let him do it. I'm getting pretty much over it. All right, didn't like that. Lot of stutter there. Lot of stutter. You know, aside from me complaining about somebody else's playing, which I shouldn't do. All right. So we're getting out of that group. Yeah, and that's precisely why. I'm not a big fan of, you know, if you clearly see me headed towards a group of enemies, don't shoot them all before I get to them. You know, I might have bounties that I'm wanting to fill out, like, I don't know, solar bounties, what have you. But that guy was acting like he was just afraid somebody was going to shoot something. So I literally almost did just go sit down somewhere and just let him do it. So, you know, let's see how I did bounty-wise. So, finished 2. And I guess it really wouldn't bother me so much, but I've got 30 minutes left for this. I don't have the time to mess around with somebody doing this. So, all right, so let's go into settings here. And let's go back to full screen. And what I'm wanting to see here is that this actually improves the frame rate. It should. All right, so let's try strikes again. I should be clear of those guys. And let's see what happens. I guess it's not the end of the world if I don't get those bounties done, but it's annoying to play with folks like that, so it just is. Now, it's one thing if I'm struggling, which, you know, I wasn't, you know. I have a close range weapon here that I'm trying to use. I'm clearly moving towards it. You've got your people over there. Please let me have some of them. You know, so. Now, oftentimes what I'll do when I run into that is I'll just load into an 800 plus strike, 860 and 820, whatever they are, and just load in solo, and then I don't have to fight with that. And it's really the faster way to get this done. But, you know, I'm really just trying to... Oh, boy, we're right back here. Trying to complete these bounties and get my pinnacle gear at the same time. What were the odds, right? Now I need 4 more finishers and 18 more solar kills, so until they load in, nothing's going to happen. And naturally I'm on a time limit here, so that this is not optimal. My frame rates look good though. It did improve. This is closer to what I should see. No one comes in a minute. I'm leaving. This stream is damned. I'm leaving. There's just no reason to sit around and wait for that. I'll tell you, PvP has been almost impossible for me to play because of connection issues and just getting synced up with people. And I'm not so certain that that's not a continuation of the same thing, but just a PvE version. I have plenty of examples of film where I get loaded into an activity, a PvP activity where I'm invisible to all the other players and I can't kill anybody, can't do anything, can't stop them from doing anything. And if I leave, I could get banned. Now, oftentimes I time out, but sometimes I don't. And I posted a video of that a few days ago, last week, I think, and showing exactly that. I mean, how for the duration of the match there was. So I'm not so sure. I'm not saying the same thing here. At least this one won't lock me out. Shouldn't. All right. Plenty of enemies to share here, folks. So I'm going to start with the melee. Because those are the ones that after a time become a pain to get. There they are, so boom. There we go. And I think I need, I don't know, there are about 8 of them I got there, so that takes me up to 15. I probably need about 10 more of those. There he is. Yeah. Cut right. All right, now we're cooking. And there we go. Let's see what bounties we took care of there. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Now I need multi-kills, Fallen, Cabal, Solar kills. Okay, I'll stick with a shotgun. I need 5 more of those. All right. You're welcome. I think I just need a couple more. Then I can switch over to, there we go. Excellent. Now we're going to switch over to a submachine gun. There we go. Now I don't have any ammo for it yet, but oh boy, look out for these guys. Can't get them from here. All right. Can't square up on that guy. All right. Nope. Sorry about that, fella. Didn't mean to leave you like that. I honestly thought he was farther back up. We getting any game sound at all? I'm gonna have to change my settings again. This is sound. All right, take that back up to 6. All Alright, so let's... I don't see anything on my meter. That's concerning. Yeah, we don't want to take too much of that. That's all void. Alright, now we're working. I don't want to steal his kills, by the way. Now we're cooking. Alright, since he threw his super, I'll throw mine here in a moment. That should give him some orbs. Oh, I threw that one short, didn't I? I'm gonna change up my exotic next time. Syntheseps are okay, but there are better options. Doomfang Pauldrons, when you're running Void, are probably better. Keep forgetting I have anti-barrier on this submachine gun. Right there is where it rocks. Finished another bounty. I'm going to have to watch my ammo on the submachine gun here. What happened to him? Oh, there he is. Are we even playing here, boys? All right. Other than those guys taking a few minute break, that wasn't too bad. Now frame rate's pretty solid here. I'm happy with this the way it's going right now. The one thing I'm concerned about is I don't have a whole lot of sound coming from the game itself. Yeah, it needs to be more up in that neighborhood. So hopefully this cleans it up. Pop this back up. Oh, let's go pick up our loot. Yeah, that's more like it. I didn't feel like we were falling all over one another for the same kills as we were on the other matches. All right, so, you know, I'm wondering if maybe Lion Rampants wouldn't be a bad way to go. Doomfang Pauldron actually would be a good one to go with. I wonder if I can pull that up real quick. I've got a terrible roll on it, but I'll go ahead and go with it. It's not like this matters that much. Yeah, that doesn't hurt me too much. Yeah, and this will give me super energy quicker. So, like I said, terrible roll, but what does it matter, right? So let's just get right into it. This is going to be one of those deals when the third guy jumps in, they're going to come out. Okay, we got him. Boom. I didn't get a kill there with the melee, so let's just try it again. I could run... oh... Can't think of the... Monte Carlo. I need to run the Monte Carlo. I might pull that down just for the fun of it. It'd have good synergy with what I'm doing. Alright, so let's just go get a melee kill here. Okay, there's a lot of super energy right there. Boom. Gonna go ahead and get those orbs. Boom, he picked it up. All right. See if I can take care of that ship. The answer is yes. Okay, we got a speedrunner. It's okay. It's okay. Don't mind. Time limit's up on those bounties anyway, so we either get them or we don't. Now I'm most of the way to the super already, thanks to the orbs they dropped and that melee kill. Monte Carlo would really help here, though. I'm gonna pull it down. This guy's just gonna run through it anyway, right? Right? Am I right? I'm right. There it is. Tighten. All right. Here we go. That's going to give me my melee back quicker. We'll be fine. All right, let's go take care of this tank. If he hasn't already. He has already. Good for him. We got to play a... All right. Well, I don't know what he hit the tank with, but he killed the second one toot sweet. He's trying to keep our flank from being exposed. Those guys never had a chance. Well, at this point, I might as well save my super for the boss. Although, I'm not going to because I need to get a bounty completed. It is the way it goes. All right, so I'm going to go in here and start cleaning house with my super. And there he is. We'll let them brush him off, which they did. Hope those count. Oh, we got him. All right, great. Well, I was kind of hoping for a melee kill there, but all right, that does help. Can you climb up? Keep it up, 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 keep it up. This guy's gonna be gone. He's gone. Down goes Frazier. All right. Looks like we got a helmet. There's a 10-10 helmet. At this point, I'd be more interested in guns on this character. Alright, so not a lot of kills on that one, but yeah. Took a pause there to switch stuff up rather than have things prepared. I mean, why be ready for stuff, right? Alright, so that takes care of all of the strike bounties that I can get. And quite a few of the dailies. Now that one is an arc weapon one. 2 minutes. That one's just not going to happen. That one's going to happen. And that one's going to happen. So these two, unless I hit a planet and get a bunch of sword kills like instantly, not going to happen. Alright, so let's go to Mars. And see if I can get to Mars before that expires. Alright, do I have a sidearm on me? Yes! Smuggler's Word. That'll do. That'll do. Wife is doing pancakes. Alright. She's a good wife. Alright, so I gotta get in here and get kills real quick. Real quick. Sidearm, sword. You know what we gotta do, right? And there it is. Oh, there it is. I got them both done. What do you think about that? Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. All right, that's all I wanted from that. Ha. Ha. Ha ha ha. And you didn't think I could do it. All right, so 23 hours, 23 hours, days. Okay, so let's see if we have any arc with us. I think we do. Yeah, right there, misfit. That'll be perfect. Yeah. Oh, they're coming from there. All right. I'm still on void. I'm not going to get in the way of his super. Yep. All right, so let's get off of that. Not a terribly great one to use. Let's go Hellfire Heart. And let's go solar, which is the way I prefer to play anyway. All right. Yeah. Let's see what we got going on here. Arc weapon? That's a Bailey. Hand cannon. Do I have a hand cannon even on me? I don't. Well, I do, but it's 750. Yikes. All right. Let's work on that. All right, I can smell dinner coming in. I think I've gotten enough here to test my settings. I'll probably stream again later, whatever play I do. I like where things are right now. So with that, this is Iron Bill, and I'm going to sign out.